This is Scott Becker with the Becker Private Equity and Business Podcast. This is another chapter from a business book that Grace Keller and myself have authored that should be coming out this fall with a little luck after a few delays. This chapter is called Build Great Teams, Cultivate Multiple Leaders. So here's the chapter, and bear with me as I sort of walk through it or read it. Nothing in business gets done without great teams. In a small business, you need a handful of great team members. In a larger firm, you need a certain number of great team members who lead a lot of other great people. So you need not just team members, but leaders of teams. There's almost nothing more important in business than building out these team members in teams. With great teammates in teams, businesses can try and succeed in a lot of different areas. Without great teams, business success is very limited. One of the concepts that we talk about regularly is that great companies need multiple great leaders. A great company has many A-plus leaders. Companies that are very limited might have one great leader who has not cultivated other great leaders. Remember, early on in my career, serving on a couple different boards of directors, one had a spectacular CEO, but not a lot of great talent behind that CEO. One had lots and lots of great leaders. The company with lots and lots of great leaders ended up sustaining itself and being highly successful for multiple decades. The other one, at some point, sold their company and moved on, but never got to the next level of success because they didn't have multiple great leaders. A great leader, the definition of a great leader to me, is increasingly someone who has excelled when he or she has cultivated many leaders who are more capable than he or she is. So when you become a great leader, is a great leader in a law firm is one that's helped lots of other people thrive and become partners and leaders. That's a great leader. In a business, it's similar. You develop lots of other great people, and then you've been able to retain a lot of those great people. And finally, great organizations and teams have several great leaders. As a leader, you and your teams do far better if you could cultivate and help several leaders and managers develop and thrive. In our law practice, the worst number was always one great leader. The practice really thrived as many great leaders developed. Some of those lawyers and leaders, like Amber Walsh, Holly Buckley, Bart Walker, Melissa Sabat, Jeff Cockrell, Kirsten Dahl, David Pivnik, Anna Timmerman, Tim Fry, Helen Sung, and Gretchen Townsend, just to mention a few. But the whole concept was things got much better as lots of great leaders evolved, not just a handful. Thank you for listening to this version of the Becker Private Equity Business Podcast. Love your comments as always, 773-766-5322. And thank you very much for joining us.